sure they're the ones that are remembered and that everyone is talking about 50 years from now. Back to you guys.
Danielle, thank you. The Super Bowl officially underway, and we're going to have a new champion tonight. And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. Here's the former Boston College quarterback, Matt Ryan. Falcons come to the line with an empty backfield. The Falcons from the 22. Tammy the target. That's McCourty making the stop.
Jim, they call that a post route. Do you know why? The receiver is running towards the goal post, so they call it a post route.
Freeman's lined up behind his quarterback as the single back. It's Mayo in on the tackle. And wide out, one of the biggest threats in the game, Julio Jones.
Nobody's second-guessing the Atlanta Falcons hierarchy now, are they? All those draft picks they gave up for Julio Jones a couple years ago. Looks like a pretty smart move now.
After the 2-yard carry, it sets up 2nd down and 8. The Patriots with a nickel look here on defense. Freeman's going to take the handoff now. He is a former first-round pick of the Patriots, Devin McCourty.
Devin McCourty has shown everybody what a player he is on the defensive side. He's played corner, he's played safety, and man, the guy is smart. You put it all together, you have an all-pro.
Now makes the move to the right.
Anytime an offense gets in a situation like this, they always want to go for it, 4th and short, but I don't know if I would do it. Well, this puts the coach in a tough position. Let's see what he does.
The Falcons have decided now to go for it on 4th down and a short yardage situation. Freeman's got it on the handle. And they'll end up losing 4 here. He has won Super Bowls. He has won MVP awards. He continues to dominate the game. Quarterback Tom Brady. Tom Brady under center. 1st down at the 46. LeGarrette Blount with the grab.
Quarterback should have never thrown at that time. Even though he completes the pass, he should have seen the defense was right there. A loss of a couple yards.
Loss of 5 on the play. 2nd and long. Blount. This run goes nowhere. Stuffed for a loss of 4.
The Falcons defensive coordinator, my gosh, he is one happy guy. Anytime you get in the backfield and stop a runner and make him lose yards, that's some good stuff.
The Patriots come out in a 2 tight end set. The Patriots will take the snap from the 45. And it falls incomplete.
Got to give this secondary credit. In this passing league now, it's hard to make plays, but a good play there and another incomplete pass.
The Patriots will risk it here, going for it on 4th down. Brady from the gun. Down the field. The ball is jarred loose.
The Patriots that time go for it on 4th down, and they fail. I did not understand the decision, but you got to make sure your team doesn't get down from that. You got to keep them up.
The Falcons offense getting ready to start this drive. I'm sure they're having a hard time letting go of what happened last time when they had the football across midfield and field goal range and failed to come away with any points.
Look, I like the fact that they went for it on 4th down. What I disagree with was the play call. It was it didn't give the quarterback enough options, and that's why it failed.
But you still agree that they should have gone for it.
Absolutely.
Freeman's lined up directly behind the quarterback here. And he gains maybe 3.
Freeman's never able to build up that power that he has as a running back when there's nowhere to go. Hey, there's nowhere to go. That's a short game.
3rd down and 7. Coleman's going to secure the handoff.
The Patriots guessed right on the defensive side that time. They thought it was going to be a run play. They were all over it, and they got in the backfield and made the tackle.
Offense back on the field here for this 4th and 10 play. Falcons need to get to the 35 to pick up a first. Looking across the middle, the Falcons turn the ball over on downs. The Patriots do a great job here on defense, making the stop on 4th and long.
Yeah, 4th and long, there's only so few things you can do, Jim. So the defense was ready. They're well coached in situations like this, and they get it done.
The Patriots offense is back on the field, Phil. Of course, their last drive ended with that very curious decision to go for it on 4th down to home territory.
Well, I just wonder, what is it with the coach that he just hates the word punt? Because it was an obvious punting situation, and you go for it, so you're going to pay the price for making bad decisions.
Yeah, what were they thinking there?
Well, Jim, we'll never know, and I don't know if I want to know.
Now 1st and 10. LaFell with the grab.
Jim Nance, that was the old fly. See if you can fly by the defensive back. He did that time. Nice throw and catch.
This play set up by the long gainer. And that's Soliai in on the stop.
Good coaching on the defensive side. Everybody stays at home. They stay in their gap, and they hold that run to a short gain.
It's now 2nd down and 7 after the 3-yard rush. They're setting up screen. That's a gain of only a yard. It's 3rd down coming up. Here's the handoff to LeGarrette Blount. We're back here getting ready for the 2nd quarter. Phil, that was a defensive tug of war the 1st quarter.
It sure was, and it was a tug of war, and it was boring. That's what it looked like. I want to give the defense some credit. I thought they did well, but really the offenses, just poor play selection, poor execution, and you got to get some emotion going out there on the offensive side.
1st and goal, the quarterback. That's a touchdown. First one of the game in the Super Bowl. They've got the lead here early in the 2nd quarter. A good development for them in this game.
Yeah, nice. You know, they learned something in that 1st quarter. They took that knowledge and they put it to good use, and they found a way to get down there and score a touchdown. That was a nice job by the offense.
Steven Gostowski's readying his team for the kickoff. And here's Hester. Coleman's the one who brings him to the ground. And a run back of about 12. The Falcons taking the field again on offense. They paid the price for an aggressive decision on their last possession. Passing up on the field goal attempt and going for it on fourth down, then coming up short.
Yeah, look, no second guessing for me on that. I'll just say this. I'll give the defense a lot of credit. They were there. They were ready for the situation. They made the play, and that's why the offense came away with no points.
How do you think the offense is feeling right now after that coach's decision?
Well, shoot, they're disappointed. The coach believed in him. You know, they know the coach is showing faith. Well, he showed faith, and they let him down.
2nd and 10. Pass is made, but the hit knocks the ball out. Incomplete.
Well, I think it's important for the defense. Anytime it's a 3rd and long situation for the offense to know where those first down markers are, give a little ground, and make sure you're able to come up and make the tackle short of the first down marker.
And he makes the catch. No, the ball comes out. The ball is knocked out of his hands. Be the key to the game, and so far, they're ready for the occasion as they take him off the field and force the punt.
Well, one coaching staff is happy their prediction came true. The other one, of course, is very sad. But so far in this game, very crisp on the defensive side.
Devontae Freeman with the reception.
The Patriots are more than happy to take that gift. The offense backed up in its own territory, and they go for it on fourth down and don't make it. Good job by the defense.
The Patriots take the field again on offense. They'll be looking for a repeat of their last drive. They came away with a touchdown and really had the defense on its heels.
Well, it's going to be hard to repeat what they just did because it looks so easy, and it was well done by their offense. And I think when you talk about situations like this, it really comes down to one thing. Can the offensive line continue to dominate?
Underneath, but can't find a mark that time as the pass goes incomplete.
Nice job that time by the defensive player. He is all over the receiver in this man-to-man coverage, and there was just nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football.
They will snap it now at the 7-yard line. The Falcons lined up in the nickel. The give this time to the fullback. The offense back out on the field here for this 4th and short play. And they jam it in on the goal line. Touchdown. Just underway here in the second, and it looks like they're going to stay aggressive in this quarter if that touchdown is any indication.
Hard to believe it. Here we are early in the second, and we already got a lead that just got increased. I give the offense credit, but somewhere along the line, the defense of the opponents has to step up and just be tougher.
Hester's going to test the coverage this time. Ball is out. They bring him to the turf.
Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. The fumble by the kick return team, and look out. The football goes out there. They make the recovery. Well, good job of them.
Falcons. Phil, what's the issue with this team? This offense specifically. 3 straight drives without a score.
Well, Jim, I'd say this. It's bad coaching. I just hate what they're trying to do on the offensive side. They're not putting their players in position to give them a chance to compete against this defense. They've got to change things up, give their offense a chance, and give these players a chance. Hester's really hit hard that time. And I know the football hit his hands, but when a defender times it perfectly like that, with that much power and speed going into that receiver, you are going to let that football go. That's human nature. Really good job by the defensive player.
Looking long to Julio Jones. Unbelievable catch.
Sometimes the receiver just has to make a great catch. That's what happened on that play.
That was a big gainer. Now it's time to back it up. Throws the pass. Jacob Tanny has the catch. Marquette down another reception.
The post route, deep down the field, going towards the goalpost. It's not called enough in this league. Nice throw by the quarterback.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. It's caught by Tammy. Touchdown. This game is tight. That touchdown here about halfway through the second quarter is exactly what this team needed. Having trailed throughout, now finally getting back into it, Phil.
Yeah, they needed something to happen to get their football team rolling, and that's what they got. That quick score, man, that lifts the spirits of everybody. Let's see if the defense can go out there and do their job now.
Martin's going to start his return. And the tackle is made right around the 26-yard line. The Falcons defense comes back onto the field. Did not look so good that last series, giving up the touchdown.
Oh, you know the coaches are upset. My gosh, they ran some of the most elementary defenses that you can run, and they had mistakes by the defensive players. So they coached them up on the sidelines. We'll see if we see different results.
They bring him down at the 41-yard line. First down at the 41. Set up screen. Swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage. The Patriots from the 37. Vic Beasley takes him to the ground.
The offensive coordinator's just got to make some adjustments here. They can't stop the defensive line from sacking the quarterback, so either keep the tight end in or keep the halfback in to help block for the QB.
All right, and welcome back where we've got an offense on that field that wants to try and increase the lead before we move to halftime. Up in the air and comes down with the catch.
Well, even though it's late in the first half, I think this is a good job by the coach going to the hurry-up offense. Going to see if they can make a few plays and get down there and get some points.
No need to huddle. Hurry-up offense. Should have had it.
That incompletion by the quarterback, hey, I give the quarterback no fault. That was just tremendous coverage by the secondary player. He's in position and able to make the football be incomplete.
The Patriots step up to the line, employing now their jumbo package. He's brought down. That's going to bring up fourth down. The Patriots signal for a timeout. They have 2 remaining. Offense still on the field here on fourth down, needing 3 for the first. The Patriots will take the snap from the 35. Brought down at the 29. This will be the 8th play of this drive.
The best way to get more plays in before the end of the first half, go to the hurry-up offense. Nice job by the coach. We'll see if the quarterback can make it work.
That timeout by the offense. That timeout might be very useful for the offense. They're now ready to go. They come to the line at the 28. Quarters formation here for the defense. Second down and 10. Airing it out. And incomplete. Didn't get his feet down.
Good try. Throw it deep down the field. It's a beautiful throw, but it just goes incomplete.
For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. Catch made by... Gonna take it home for the touchdown. What a fine start to this game. Here we are late in the second quarter. They put up another touchdown, Phil.
Well, they got a nice lead, and they like to take this in at halftime. And if you're the coach of the team that's leading at halftime, you know what you tell your players? Hey, guys, good job. Let's keep that going. You pat them on the rear and tell them how good they are because, hey, this has been a clinic so far in the first half.
Hester will run this one out. And he's going to be brought down right around the 33-yard line.
The Falcons preparing to get things going again on offense. They took it all the way on their previous possession, mostly getting it done through the air.
Yeah, they got the leader, don't they? That quarterback, he takes control of the situation when he goes out on the field. And I know that defense, they had great respect for him. Now they fear him. That's a tough spot to be in on the defensive side. Well, there's under 2 minutes to go. Good job by the offensive ball carrier that time. He knows he can get no more yards. He steps out of bounds to stop the clock.
The 45. Ryan's running away from the pressure. Tammy's tackled right at the 35. First down here.
Good job by the offense going the hurry-up offense. You do this to get the plays in, but also you want to conserve the timeouts.
That was McCourty on the coverage that time.
Nice job that time by the quarterback. He gets outside the pocket because of pressure, but not able to complete the pass.
Second down after the incompletion. Matt Ryan with the long pass down and the interception by Patrick Chung.
That was an awesome job by the defense. They just read the quarterback's eyes. They got in position, and they made the interception.
The Patriots offense preparing to get this drive underway. Their last possession ended in a touchdown. Phil, let's see if they can do it again.
Very well done. Love what I saw out there on the offense the last time. They mixed it up, and they showed a lot of confidence.
Pass is intercepted.
Nice job of the defense that time. In position, they read the quarterback's eyes, and it led to an interception.
The Falcons offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake. The last time they had the ball, the turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake, let it go, and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points. Got to give the defense a lot of credit there, don't you, Jim? They are all over the receivers, all over the field, nowhere to throw it, and it just results in an incompletion.
Second and 10. Launching it deep. Incomplete, almost going in the other direction. The teams head to the locker room, and we'll be heading to the studio to our pal Larry Ridley as you watch the NFL on EA Sports. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. The Falcons defense had a rough go of it in the first half, Bill, and let's see what they can do now to start the second half.
Well, they got manhandled. They got beat up. They got pushed around. I mean, let's toughen up and change things around.
First down at the 24. Not able to get away from Jackson that time.
Nice job that time by the defense. They were ready for the run. Nowhere for the running back to go, and they stopped him for a short gain.
Second and 8 coming up. Two tight ends on the field here. With the contact, the ball comes out.
Well, the quarterback that time tried to squeeze it into tight coverage, but no can do. The coverage is too good, and the football falls incomplete.
Third down and 8.
going to be sacked. So, just 3 plays and out for the offense.
Well, the defense has got to be excited. Anytime on 3rd down they make the play, they get pretty fired up. But when you sack a quarterback on 3rd down, that is one happy and emotional defense right now.
The Patriots don't want any part of punting the football. They're going to go for it on 4th down. The Patriots need to get to the 34 for a 1st down. Got the catch. One-handed.
Well, the defense, they give them a 1st down there. They're behind. They just can't sit back there and keep bending. You got to take some chances. Go on the offensive, on the defensive side, and just make things happen.
Let's see what they do on 1st down following that huge play. Comes down with the defender tips it out.
That's a wonderful job that time by the secondary. Everybody's in position, nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football, and it leads to another incomplete pass.
And here we have 2nd down. Brady's going to take the snap from the shotgun. Looking to go deep. And it falls incomplete.
Look up at that scoreboard. You're leading the football game, so we have a 3rd and long situation. So you've got to know that. Manage the game. Don't take a chance.
3rd and 10 coming up. The Patriots will set up. The 44 is the 1st down line. And that'll probably go as a drop.
Good job that time by the secondary. They're in good position. They make the play, and it's an incomplete pass by the quarterback.
The Patriots not punting. Going to go for it on 4th down. The Patriots will set up. The 44 is the 1st down line. Intercepted. He's in the clear. In stride, and he's home for the touchdown.
What a catch. What an interception. And not only that, take it all the way back for a touchdown. You talk about deflating for an offense. Oh, shoot, that gets close to making them quit.
Oh, he actually misses the point after. The Patriots prepared to return the kick. And Amendola's got it. And they stop him from running it out to the 20. Mark him down at the 19. Handing the ball off hasn't been something that's worked for either one of these teams today, Phil.
Well, what you have to show on the offensive side when you want to run the football, you got to show some determination. And the guys on the offensive side just get tougher and make it work.
Brady's lined up. 2 tight ends set. 1st down at the 19. Williams has got it on a pass that had some heat. That's his 1st reception today.
The Patriots offense, they know it's more than just about their defense. The offense did a good job that time picking up the 1st down. That's what you want to do. You got a small lead in the 2nd half. Keep getting those 1st downs and eat that clock up.
Brady's completion percentage, 50% on the day. And looking underneath, this will go incomplete.
Well, you want to put all the pressure on the quarterback to make really good throws down the field. Play tight man-to-man coverage. It takes perfect throws to get completions. Not there that time.
The Patriots snap it at the 36. Trying to power his way right up the middle.
If you want to run the football with success, you're going to have plays like this where they pick up very little yardage, Don't listen to the fans. Keep running it, and it'll work.
After that run, it's still 3rd and 9 to go. Brady's got 2 tight ends on the field for this snap. LaFell comes away with the reception.
The Patriots on their offensive play sheet, they don't have many plays for 3rd and long situations, but that is on the offense, the quarterback. They pick up the first down. That'll get you going.
And there's Edelman. Gains 18. Quickly to the line. The Patriots snap it up at the 26. Brady able to find Julian Edelman.
Jim, the offensive coordinator's done a terrific job so far here today. He's got his team winning. They're in the red zone. Let's see how clever he's going to be on this call.
Blunt. Soliai's the one who made the big stop. Both secondaries have really stepped up today, Phil.
Yeah, they have. It's so hard to be a defensive back in the NFL to cover some of the fastest runners in the world to do that. And also we know they can't touch them either, so they're having an outstanding day.
The offense heads to the line for the 7th play of the drive. 2nd and goal from the 10. Brooks Reed with the sack. So they get to the quarterback on that last play. 3rd down coming up. Dropping back 3. He'll throw it over the middle. Patriots in for the score. Those points may have made the lead insurmountable with just over a quarter to play.
Yeah, it's tough. Sometimes you get in a situation like this, don't look at the scoreboard. Just think about going out and executing one play at a time, and you hope if you do that somewhere in the 4th quarter, you could find a way to get back into this game.
Perhaps the best ever. Hester on the return. Hester's tackled down at the 22. And a run back of about 20. The Falcons talked things over at the intermission, and I'm sure one of the first orders of business was to try to figure out a way to get this offense going, Phil.
Absolutely. That's what you want to do, and I think you do that by play call. So the coach, they have many plays that we call drive starters. Catch the defense by surprise. They need to call one of those right here and right now to get this offense going. The quarterback that time realized it was zone coverage. He just waited for the defense to get out of position, and he threw it to the open hole.
So they complete one, and still it's 2nd down. Lions alone in the backfield. Almost intercepted. It'll be 3rd down. They bring in the extra tight end. Looking long. The Falcons believe they can pick up the first in this short yardage situation and keep the offense on the field. Falcons snap it at the 31. Freeman's met at the 37. He's averaged about 2 yards a carry on the day. The Falcons will come to the line, trying to put together a scoring drive here in the 4th. The Falcons come out in a jumbo set. Final quarter underway now with this snap. That's a gain of 8.
Holding offense.
The defense will take the penalty.
Still first down.
First down at the 31. Butler's able to read that play and make the hit.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on first down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
Falcons have it at the 29. Wide to the left. Freeman's tackled down at the 32.
Well, every coordinator in the NFL has a box over there somewhere in that play sheet for 3rd and long. When he wants to try to pick the play up or the first down with a throw down the field, it could be seams, double moves, but they have 4 or 5 of those types of plays to pick up 3rd and long situations.
It's intercepted.
Nikovich is probably going to go to the sideline and tell him, hey, I got such a good pair of hands after that interception that I should play some tight end. I don't know about that, but I'll tell you this, he is one good linebacker.
The Patriots offense preparing to get this drive underway. Their last drive actually ended in a touchdown, Phil. We'll see if they still have it in them to issue a repeat performance.
Well, what you saw in that last drive was everything just came together perfectly for him. The experience of the football team, the talent of the players, and the coaches helped them out, and they got it done.
First down.
Double tight end formation. It's caught by Blunt. And gains maybe 4. Time for the hurry-up offense. Intercepted.
Good job that time by the defense. Not being fooled. Being in position. When you're in position, you have a chance to make the play. That time they did. They got the interception.
The Falcons with the ball back now, benefiting from the turnover after giving the ball up themselves just a few minutes earlier. We're seeing mistakes start to accumulate here, Phil, for both teams.
I think, Jim, that's what you call them. You call them mistakes. They are turnovers. They're just giving the football away. There's no excuse for that. Man, they got to tighten things up here in this game.
2nd and 9. Launches it down the field, and it's incomplete.
White's one of those guys. If he drops a pass or makes a mistake on the field, he doesn't make excuses. He knows no matter what the circumstances are, if you get your hands on the football as a receiver in the NFL, everybody expects you to make the catch.
The Falcons get set at the line, needing to get to the 30 for a first. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down. They bring back out the offense to go for it. Freeman's in the backfield. Single back set. There's a flag out. Has the reception all alone.
Holding offense.
That penalty is, of course, going to be accepted by the defense. Going for it on 4th down. Ryan's setting up now in the pistol. Tammy's going to pull in the bullet pass.